Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you my skincare routine that I have been following for quite a long time now, and I'm kind of comfortable with it. So without further ado, because I don't like unnecessary talking, let's get started. So for my cleanser, I'm sorry, I just went to bring the cleanser that I wanted. Anyway, so for the cleanser, as you can see, I'm wearing no makeup today because I have been at my house whole day long, and I didn't really even use sunscreen because I washed my face during the lunch. But generally I use sunscreen every single day, no matter if I'm going out or not, and I don't really use that much of makeup. And even if I'm using makeup, it's not something heavy. So one, like, I of course I do double cleanse, but I don't have to use a micellar water. If I'm using a sunscreen, then I use this. I don't know whether you can see. Yes, you can see it. Anyway, I use this Cerave hydrating cream to foam cleanser, and I use this because it has ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and amino acids, which is very good for dry skin, and it also removes makeup. So if it's if a product is removing your makeup, then of course it's gonna remove your sunscreen and everything very well. So this is what I use for my first cleanse. But because today I'm not wearing any sunscreen or makeup, I am not going to use it right now. So now if I go to my second one, then for my second cleanse I generally use this one. This is by Cerave. It's the salicylic acid smoothing cleanser. If you have acne and you have been researching stuff and everything online, then you have to see this at least once because it is so popular and it's totally worth it. Because I generally have dry skin, and the problem that I face with my skin is I have comedonal acne, and my skin gets clogged pores very easily. So I use this every single night to kind of clean out my pores from every dirt and bacteria and stuff, but I do not use it during the morning because I just don't want my skin to go through a lot of stuff. And I use this cleanser that I use to remove my makeup even during the morning time, because this is hydrating, so it's not stripping or anything. It just cleans your face, it just does the normal thing. So that's why this is something that I use 2 times a day, and this is 1 time a day, and during the night I of course double cleanse. Okay, so that's there. But another thing that I want to say is I have always incorporated a salicylic and cleanser during my second wash at night. But if I am talking about the makeup remover or the cleanser that I use for my first cleanse or the morning cleanse, I this is something that I have been just using. As you can see, it's like I have used very little of it, but it's really good and it does its job. But if you want an alternative that I have been using for quite a long time was the Avveen Gel Cleanser. I swear by that product, but it was unavailable at that moment, so I brought this one. But even that's a great replacement of this one. So that was something that my dermatologist recommended. So I am not saying all of this, you know have not facing things. Like, I have been through it. I have had a very very bad skin and acne and stuff, and I was actually on Accutane. But Accutane actually didn't kind of improve my skin. It was something that cleansed my skin, and of course the acne and everything was less after having it, but my skin was not healthy. So the skincare routine that I'm following now is kind of something that made my skin very healthy, and it was also very what should I say, like, it kind of prevents from acne to forming up again, because I'm currently not having Accutane. And also another thing is that if you ask me about acne situation right now, I don't really have that much of acne these days. Even if I'm having it, it's kind of once every 2 months, or maybe I have just one or two of them. But normally I don't have, even during my periods, I don't really get acne now. But I do have, I do face like whiteheads and sometimes blackhead. So that's something I'm thinking about to treat. But I never go with over exfoliation or over cleansing or anything. I never do that. I wash my face twice a day, and I would not wash it in the morning because you literally don't really go out and everything. But in my house, it's kind of very dusty because it's near the road, so that's why I prefer cleaning it during the morning. But I think the routine that I have now, it's not something that is going to get rid of the acne that you already have, but it is something that's, I think it's going to help to make your skin barrier kind of healthy, which is very important if you don't want to get acne, by the way. Let me tell you that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie up my hair because that is very important. Another thing that I really think is very important, that which really helped me a lot, is cleaning my scalp regularly. I think if you don't have a very clean scalp, or you don't really clean your head, like shampoo it and everything regularly, your skin is going to suffer because of it. So obviously always um, clean your scalp and shampoo regularly, but not very often because it's damaging for your hair. But anyway, for now I'm going to use this and clean my face and then come back to you guys. so i have I have washed my face, and I'm kind of um, very refreshed right now. But anyway, now I'm going to clean my face with a towel that I use only to clean my face. Like, the purpose of this towel, since it was made, was to clean my face. And it's very happy with its job. Anyway, you don't rub your face, you just clean your face. And of course, it's a matter of common sense that you clean your towel, wash your towel regularly. So now an important part of my skincare routine is retinoid. So I generally use only one serum while I'm doing my skincare routine. I don't use multiple serum and stuff. During the morning, I use vitamin C before my moisturizer and sunscreen, and during the morning I use vitamin C before my moisturizer and sunscreen, and that is this by The Ordinary. It's a vitamin C suspension 23% plus hyaluronic acid spears 2%. The shit works, that's all I know. And for the night time, I use retinoid, but it's not every day. I use retinoid only twice or thrice a week. But before I use retinoid, I use this moisturizer. So, okay, now it's focusing. It's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion, but it works very well for your face. And because I used to use the Cerave lotion, but for the winter, I wanted something little more hydrating, so I took a very little of it, a small pea size amount, and I kind of course rub it on your skin. And I don't rub it on my hand first, Like, there are people who warm up products on their hands first and then apply it on your skin. I think it works with the cleanser because you have to activate the cleanser by um, foaming it up between your hands. But um, when it comes to moisturizer, I think if you're just rubbing it on your hands first, then your hands are going to take a lot of product onto them, and then there's a very little for your face. So first I put a very thin layer of the moisturizer and let it kind of sink in. So we are going to do the fancy stuff like they do on the Vogue tutorials. To be honest, I really loved them. I really loved watching skincare routines and people taking care of themselves growing up because I was not taking care of myself and I had very bad skin. I'm going to insert some pictures here so you can have an idea what kind of skin I had. But seeing them taking so good care of themselves made me realize that, the importance of taking care of yourself and treating yourself with something good. So, anyways, now we are going to use this the ordinary, I don't know, chips. I'm a new YouTuber, guys. I don't know how this thing works. Anyway, let me tell you. It's from the Ordinary Retinol 1% in Squalane. I use this a few drops, like ding, and then, and then I rub it on my cheeks. But I don't go near my mouth area and also my eye area because I think those parts of my skin is very very sensitive. So, and I don't know why, for some weird reason I always have this peeling onto my the on my lips, so I don't really like putting anything, even if I'm using like any kind of exfoliator or stuff. I always put it um, all over my face except my lip area. As you can see, it's still white because it has been shedding a lot of skin, and it's not a good thing. It's sometimes very painful, so I don't like the. Of course, no one likes pain, dude. Anyway, this is it, and now we're gonna give the chance for the retinol to sink in our skin. Then of course we're gonna pack it very tightly and place it, organize it, because I'm a good girl. I have a favorite YouTuber, she's Ruri Ohama, so she's always saying that she's a good girl, she's a bad girl, so that's my thing these days. Oh, I keep my moisturizer. Okay, now the retinol is kind of into my face, kind of. It sinks in very fast. That's a good thing about it. So now I will take actually a generous amount of moisturizer. Okay, the one that we used previously, and then slap it onto your face, all over your face. Make sure you go through every area, square inch of your face where even the retinol went. Many of you will say that, okay, you should drag it down from your neck to chest and everything. I took a shower and I moisturized my neck area, chest area very well, so that's not needed right now. uh, you know the feeling after moisturizing. It's so good. I feel like, oh, I'm moisturized. And then we're going to pat because it feels good to pat my skin. It's like kind slapping your skin. Okay, that's there. Now let me bring back my lip balm. Now, for lip balm, I am currently using, so the writing is gone. It's totally gone, but you can see a little bit of it. It's like a little. It's Laneige. It's from Laneige. Laneige. Am I saying it right? Anyway, so I use this. It's a very popular. Many of you know about it. If you know, please comment down below if I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway, I use this like these days. As I said, I have very sensitive lip area and everything, so I'm always switching my lip balms, and I'm never satisfied with my lip balms. It's kind of make my, like, the skin peeling doesn't go, so that's why this has been pretty good, but not something very crazy, like changed my lip situation overnight or something. But it's good, not bad. Or I use this. This is the Vaseline lip therapy cocoa butter thing, and it's very good, and it's just not good for your lip, it is very good for your hands and everywhere. I use it on my hands very often, my legs and my hands, because those are the place that is out, of course, most of the time, and it's winter here, so I use this after applying lotion and stuff, and it is very nice. You know, the feeling, the smell, everything overall is very good. And it also keeps your hands moisturized for a very long time. So I use it on my hands, legs, my lips, everywhere. But I thought this would be something very revolutionary or something. But it was not, unfortunately, and that's why I'm using the cocoa butter too. I don't know if I will repurchase it or not, but I want to try actually new stuff. Okay, so this was it for the video. I hope you enjoy my skincare routine, though it was not something enjoyable, but it was very informative. You should agree with that. But if you have any question regarding to that, always comment down below, and I will try my best to answer all of the comments. Of course, I'm going to do that. I have a lot of time in my hands. And see you soon on next video. Bye. Take good care of yourself. Love yourself.